Thank you. A new effort to fill the child care gap in Shawnee County officially kicks off this week. We first told you about the Family Forward initiative a couple weeks ago on 13 News. Here with a closer look are Melissa Mosher, she's the project's coordinator at Child Care Aware of Eastern Kansas, and Trina Goss, who is director of business and talent initiatives at Go Topeka. Welcome to both of you.
Thank you.
So if people, Melissa, have not heard of Family Forward, what is it?
Family Forward is a collaboration between Go Topeka and Child Care Aware of Kansas, and we have launched a website which will have our ribbon cutting later in the week, and it's really just to have people come aware of the deficit in child care spots and also how to help people if they have between jobs or things like that where they need funding for child care. And it also is a one-stop for anybody who's interested in getting into childcare. They can come fill out one application and it goes out to several programs that can call them up for an interview.
It's kind of this dual-edged sword. What is the gap in childcare slots? And then even if you can find one available, what's that additional struggle for the parents?
It is, and this, the struggle is finding one that maybe is the same hours that you're wanting or provides the education or the curriculum that you're wanting, but then also comes back to, do they have enough staffing to cover all of those classrooms that they have? So our real agenda is to bring in the staff so they have qualified staff, but also to be able to have those openings for quality care that parents are looking for.
Why is this a concern for businesses, Trina?
So workforce is a huge thing. It's very important for businesses, and if a person can't find childcare, then they may not be able to work. So in order to grow the workforce, in order to attract people, childcare needs to be available for families.
How tight is it right now? What is the deficit in slots that we have in Shawnee County?
Right now, I think we are short about 48% of the need. Close to 6,000 slots is what's still needed in Shawnee County.
So Family Forward has several initiatives, several ways that you're going about this. The first is what you're calling to be a champion for childcare. What is that about, Melissa?
And that's reaching out to our businesses. They can become a champion for childcare several different ways. One of them is if they are taking their hours and changing them so parents are able to get to childcare and then to work and not be late. Some of it could be opening their own facility and having care on site for their employees. And another big way is to contribute to our Family Forward Now fund. And that fund would be used for parents who have a gap in employment and in their child care paying for it, or if maybe they have their air conditioner breaks down and it's that choice between paying for child care or paying for that repair. Those are some funds that we would be able to allocate for them.
Well, first we have to get the fund established and started, correct? It doesn't exist yet. So how are you
Correct.
going about getting the fund actually underway and kicked off?
The fund it started. It's through the Topeka Community Foundation. We are having a launch event, a ribbon cutting, so to speak, on Wednesday at 10 a.m. at Washburn Tech to officially do the big launch of the website and the community fund.
Is the fund just in its fundraising stage right now, or when will parents be able to apply then for assistance?
I think once we have established close to $100,000 in that account, in that fund, we will be able to start administering the scholarships for families.
So you need to give in order for it to actually happen. But then the other thing is creating those slots, and that's what you had mentioned with providing training opportunities, things like that, in order to let people know who are interested in working, because if we have staff, then that means they can offer more slots. I mean, how big is that challenge for
if we
facilities?
have staff, then we can employ those staff in different programs, and then we can open up slots in those classrooms that maybe were closed earlier because there wasn't enough staffing, which means we have one staff in a classroom of 12 children. We have 12 spots that have just opened up for those kids that may not have any care at this point.
What is the goal? How many slots are you hoping to create as kind of a finite product of all of this?
With the child care grant that we've been working on, our goal is 451 additional slots. And like Melissa said, in order to open those, we do have to have the staff to teach.
Okay, well, if you are interested in all of this, and we will be there Wednesday when you have the kickoff, a ribbon cutting, Family Forward, Shawnee County's Child Care Initiative, 10 o'clock Wednesday at Washburn Tech. They're going to be talking a lot more about this, but if you'd like to get involved, maybe figure out what this is all about, how maybe you can support that fund that they're talking about, familyforwardnow.org. That website is already up and running, and Child Care Aware of Eastern Kansas has a lot of resources as well. In fact, you've got this county by county map that updates in real time, the need that exists out there, and so we're excited to see where this goes.
Awesome.
Trina, Melissa, thank you both very much.
Thank you.
You'll find out how coffee and a local nonprofit are teaming up to show their pride next.